I've spent the past 4 months away from home, traveling, studying, meeting new people, and it's been one of the best opportunities in my life so far. As this journey comes to an end, I thought it was appropriate to reflect on what I've taken from this experience and to share it with whomever wants to know about how these past 4 months have shaped me. My first takeaway is that you only know what you know until you dare to learn more. Your learning curve should never plateau as long as your brain works. What I knew but never really understood was how small my bubble was. I thought I knew everything there was to know about human nature, about my home, even about myself. But the fact is that if I can't sit down at the end of a month and think about what I've learned about myself and the world from my job or whatever it is that's taking up my time, then it's not enough. I also learned that all news is fake news. The news reports only the worst and the political things about a country. It is not at all an accurate representation of the people that live there, what meals they share as a family, what makes them laugh, what makes them cry. I used to think that the world was a scary place. I'd get nervous in the plane going to an unfamiliar territory. All I know about the places that I visit are what I read on the news. But when I actually get there and I talk to people, I share a joke and a drink with the locals, I realize how wrong I always am about the places that I visit. I also learned to ask more questions than you answer. That's how you make and keep friends. No one likes a person who talks about themselves and doesn't ask them questions. Remember that you're only a speck in the universe and that you're not the leading actor in other people's lives. My last takeaway that I like to share is that you are only a failure when you quit. I'm grateful that when life gets tough, I can put my trust in a reliable and eternal source of strength. I've always known myself to quit if there was a possibility of failing at something. But over these few months, I learned that you're really only a failure if you quit. If you failed while trying, well, then it really isn't failure, it's a lesson. And like I said, you should never stop learning until the day you die. And those were my biggest takeaways from my exchange program. It's a pleasure to be able to share my experience with you, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I can only hope that I'll continue to learn other valuable lessons in the next phase of my life.